Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of Cruel and Beautiful, Eye of the Dragon, Rabbit Hole, and King Dio. And I finally managed to find the time to play Skyward Sword HD. A full week after launch, I managed to pop the sucker in and play like about an hour of it. I got through the tutorial section, and I just got to the surface, and I got a taste for what the game is like. I got a taste of what the experience is, the changes they made and stuff like that. How they improved the game and how it holds up, and I am very pleased. As a fan of the original release, I know I was really into the game back when it first came out. It's my favorite game out of probably the entire 3D Zelda catalog. I think I do enjoy it more than Breath of the Wild. I think I do enjoy it more than Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask, maybe even Ocarina, actually, at this point. I love everything about this game, from the dungeon design to the combat to the character moments to the story. Like, I have a couple of nitpicks here and there. Like, I wish the town was more fleshed out. I wish there were more towns, actually. I wish like flying your loft wing was a bit more interesting. I wish the music was better. But like, all in all, like, the game is spectacular, and I do have to emphasize that any criticism you see from this game online, coming from people like Egoraptor, from like typical game journalists, from like Scum, like YouTubers, like PlayStation people, you're going to see a lot of the same. I imagine there are a lot of people saying the same things that they were saying 10 years ago when this game first came out, and when Star Fox Zero came out in 2016 on Wii U, specifically regarding the controls and how they supposedly don't work. And I can confirm, having just played the Joy-Con controls on stream, that not only are the controls like about on par with like the Wii release, they're as functional as ever, right? They work perfectly fine. Not only do they work, they are better than what you get with the traditional button layout, because like fighting enemies is more interesting, like being able to like slice at different angles and stuff like that. Now, you can, if you're a complete pleb, you can play with a typical Pro controller, but much like Nintendo Switch, much like ARMS, another great game that people pretend is bad, actual players are going to want to use the Joy-Cons, going to want to use the motion controls, because they are better, they are more engaging, they do work better. Like, the game was designed around this control scheme, and it shows, right? In all sorts of interesting ways. Like, this is the game that I think kind of established that motion controls are here to stay, and from this point forward, like, they've kind of like incorporated motion controls into like all sorts of games. Like Breath of the Wild kind of just only used the gyro for like aiming and stuff like that, but it was incorporated. It was there. It was present. It did have a purpose in the game. Like, for Nintendo, Nintendo to release this game now and have it be so well received. Oh, that's another thing. The visuals. The major thing I noticed with this game is the new upgraded visuals, and I think you have a lot of people out there saying that, like, I'm sure Digital Foundry is trying to say that the game doesn't run well or doesn't look very good. It looks spectacular. It looks wonderful. I think like better than Twilight Princess HD look, better than Wind Waker HD look as well. If you're not aware, I didn't care for like the port of Twilight Princess HD. I thought they could have done a way better job with it. But Skyward Sword HD looks great. It feels like they really touched up those character models. Like, Zelda's expressions are great in this. It just looks good. It looks clean. I like it. All in all, it's just a spectacular wild ride that any Switch owner, any Zelda fan, any person who like wants to experience more of classic Zelda after finishing Link's Awakening should pick up. Like, if you really want to experience what traditional Zelda is like, this is the best way to do that. Like, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD on Nintendo Switch.